Hello, everybody, and welcome back to He Makes Me Play. I am Marius, and I make other people play because I am blind. I cannot see video games, but seeing is required to play, so I make other people do it. And today, I make Vincent play Disco Elysium. Hello, Vincent.
Hi, Marius.
How are you?
I am fantastic.
Oh.
We're finally back.
Yes, me too. It's been a while. We've been on sort of an involuntary hiatus because of the pandemic situation, because of Corona. Germany was locked down for a long time, and it still kind of is, but not for very much longer. And there are new ways to deal with stuff, like quick tests and so on. We're all learning how to manage the pandemic better. And we thought it's time to start this thing up again. And so I don't want to keep talking with it. I just want to get back into it. What do you say?
Yeah. Let's get back into it.
Yeah, let's just load it up. I'm so hyped.
Last save game is from the 19th of December 2020.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was over a year ago.
It was last year. It was like Christmas.
Yeah.
And okay, this is actually necessary for me as well. Let's recap what happened. I think we talked about this briefly in the kitchen before. We last time we dealt with a bird of paradise.
Right.
We picked a bird. It was like a mini side quest kind of thing. It was kind of fun. But in the overall big picture, we're still trying to get into the harbor, which has proven to be very difficult. We might be able to do this by adopting racist thought ideology or something. We might get past head measurer. The Guardian, if I remember correctly. And also on this day, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we might talk to Joyce again, right?
Yeah.
There was something with that.
Right. I'm looking at the thoughts.
Sorry, stuff comes into my mind.
Go ahead.
And the other thing is we were investigating possible drug trafficking into the harbor.
Right.
I remember doing a lot of stuff about that. And there was a weird old woman who was sort of a shaman. She was shamanic. I don't know. She was weird.
Yeah.
In a cool way. And we thought maybe it's her, maybe it's someone else. But I think it was inconclusive. The idea was to get into the harbor and then find more evidence. Yeah.
Right. So we are still standing next to the lorries.
Ah, okay. So that was probably what we did in episode 28.
Yeah. Part of it. And the other thing is we have researched or thought through Jimmer Vu.
Oh, right. Yeah, and that allows us to talk to Joyce again, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we are at 75% for advanced race theory.
Right. Okay. So with all that out of the way, I'd say we talk to Joyce.
Seems good to me.
Get right into the meat and potatoes. I'm not quite sure what this conversation will be about. Because I forget all context for Jamais Vu, but that's okay.
Wasn't that the
where did the thought originate is what I'm missing.
Yeah, I was thinking, I think that
it came from the conversation with her, didn't it?
But because we made a decision, not because it was necessarily a decision or a talk with her. I think it was, it originated because we kept making the neutral decision. Or did I
on like
wrong?
Political questions and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I think that from that we got a thought about the.
Was that something else?
There was a dedicated political thought, I think, about the terms compassion and discipline keep coming to my mind, but I think we made those up. It had a name. Kim talked to us about it too.
Well, we have the 3 thoughts that we have done is Lonesome Long Way Home. Oh, no, 4 actually. Then Kingdom of Conscience.
That's it. That was the political one.
Right.
And I think that's the one you might be referring to.
That might be it.
And I think that Jamais Vu came from something a little bit different.
Oh yeah, it reads fantastic. The second line is moralists don't really have beliefs. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Thanks, game.
Okay. And
well, maybe we'll find out where Jamais Vu came from.
Yeah, let's talk.
Maybe the memory will come to us like a déjà vu.
What can I help you with?
There she is. All right.
Okay. Well, we.
Oh, Vincent, I'm so glad to be back with you in a dialogue of some kind.
Yeah, me too. We don't really have a Jamavu option, but we do have an option about the lorryman.
Okay, let's go through that.
So-
Though, hold on.
Yeah.
Because this was also kind of tricky. I remember Kim not being completely on board, right? We agreed to her that we would investigate,
Right.
but then we agreed to Kim that depending on the results, we won't necessarily reveal it to her immediately.
Right. And did we get a result? I think we didn't yet, right?
I think it's inconclusive.
Okay. So we might as well talk to her.
I mean, we're not revealing anything yet, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So okay, let's do it. Let's see what we can say.
So we say, I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout. And she replies, word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. She smiles, then explains,
Well, she already knows everything.
Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
Hmm.
And Kim says, it appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. The lieutenant shrugs. Did we have any other business here? Nope, that's it. That's all we can say.
So, what? Okay, we're done with that. That's fine. But the whole jamais vu business, I'm confused. I was so rock solid in my belief that this would open up a new conversation option with her.
Well, it might, because I just clicked on the I've got some more questions about reality part.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked to her about some of the things, like where are we, and tell me what times are these again.
Mm-hmm.
We still have 2 white checks.
Can we do them again?
I think we haven't done them yet because they're so unlikely. Actually, okay. 2 white checks, and there is one that is influenced by a Jimavu. So the first one is Esprit de Corps, Legendary 14. What is ... Think of something close to you. And we get a +1 from RCM Kim debrief done.
Mm.
And that leads at us at 42%, which is...
It's kind of okay.
Yeah.
But what was the context for this option? Like,
Uh,
what is ... What is what? What? What's going on? Where are we, Vincent?
Well, then it implies that we think of something close to us.
Oh, okay.
So it says, what is ... and then in parentheses, think of something close to you.
And this is just about asking about reality.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Okay.
What's the skill?
Esprit de Corps.
Oh, right. Okay.
And just to finish that, the other white check, and we also have 2 normal options. The other white check is conceptualization. Impossible 20. What is ... Reach for something fundamental. And we get a +12 from Jemavu thought complete.
Ah, there you go. There it
Yes.
is. Okay.
Okay, so Esprit de Corps
Mm-hmm.
or
No, first is
conceptualization?
pretty cool.
Okay, let's go. 42%. So we say,
First check of the year.
what is...
Yes. Back to our old form, Vincent.
Here we go again. Legendary failure. It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality. That's Esprit de Corps talking.
Okay.
Well, so that leaves us with the conceptualization white check. And we can also ask without any checks, I want to know what you are, or what is this? Spread your hands.
Okay, and that those we haven't gone through them before because
Right.
we just didn't finish the dialogue because it's huge last time. Well, let's do the check though.
Okay, so what is reach for something fundamental?
Of course not.
We even had an 83% chance with that one.
Yeah. What did we roll?
Uh,
Snake eyes?
A 1 and a 2.
Close.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
we're doing great.
Man.
Impossible failure. A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sweep the sloop slowly. That's all.
Yeah, nothing comes. Fine. Let's ask her some normal shit. What is this?
It goes on.
Oh.
The doubt is fully formed in your head. The alien feeling persists. Yet something is still missing. You have finished mulling over the Jemavu thought, but your conceptualization skills are not nuanced enough to make sense of it. Well,
It does appear so.
yeah. We only had a 83% chance.
Don't we have a shirt or something that adds to conceptualization? I vaguely remember
Could be, yeah.
something. But if we put that on, we get a bonus. Does that allow us to redo the check?
We could try.
I honestly don't remember
Well, let's see.
like anything. How the game works, what items we have. It's all a blur.
We are looking quite fancy.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, we have our Dick Mullins hat, and we have a white satin shirt.
Gardening
and
gloves?
Yeah, the gardening gloves, and of course the yellow plastic bag.
Yeah, with bottles in. They did this on purpose. They give you items that are useful but make you look like a lunatic.
Well, we also have a jacket, a Cimmerizian lounge jacket.
And
that-
not the raincoat.
That gives us +1 to conceptualization.
Oh,
but
okay.
we're already wearing that.
All right.
And we actually, the shirt gives us a bonus as well.
Wow.
Do we have any minuses? I don't think so, right?
No, probably not. We're actually a masterclass conceptualizer.
Yeah, we just we
just-
suck at
Yeah, we suck at
doing
this game.
what we are best at.
Yeah. Cool.
Fantastic.
Okay. So no luck with the items.
No.
That's just at least talking regular conversation options. We cannot fail.
Ah, good.
You say
What can I
that,
help you
but
with?
we haven't tried.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, do we want to know what she is?
Yeah,
or,
sure.
Or this is?
What is she?
So we say, I want to know what you are. She hums. Volition, easy success. Yes, we succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one. We can either say, what are you? Or we can say nothing.
Oh, I want to say nothing. Wait, what she says.
Reminds me of Tyranny. Which is a game I just
A
played.
game
and-
you just played?
Yeah, and
are dying to talk to me about?
exactly. And like, there's always, in every, almost any dialogue, there's the option just stare. Or something along those lines.
If you want to play a weird, slightly psychotic character.
Yeah, it's like
The
always.
Morgan Freeman. No, sorry, not Morgan Freeman. Gordon Freeman of
Yeah.
Tyranny. Whoa, big difference between those two.
So she continues. It worked. I am the vilest of the vile, she says,
Wow.
with a sudden flash of teeth. A traitor, a devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra. Half-light, medium success. It's sharp. What?
She's sharp. Her teeth, her mojo.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weirdly abstract coming from her.
Yeah, and we have 4 options. The first one being, wait, what's an ultra? The second one, Dios míos, draw a cross. A liberal. The third one, cool. I liberate pretty hard myself. And the fourth and last one, I don't understand. What's so vile about that?
Start with number 1. The
Okay.
weight option.
Good call. I remember the weight part.
Yeah.
Wait, what's an ultra? An ultra-liberal. It's a type of liberal from the revolution. It's not the moderate kind. And
Okay.
that's that.
So
Great.
she's like hardcore liberal.
Yeah.
Free market, private property, profit oriented.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dios, do we say Dios mío?
We could.
Which I like. Spanish
Yeah,
is a thing in this game,
I
apparently.
think the third option is the cool cop option. Right? Cool. I liberate pretty hard myself.
I like that one as well. I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion here. They all seem sort of weird.
That seems familiar.
Yeah, I know. But I have strong opinions sometimes. I have strong opinions whenever Inland Empire is involved, but not on the political stuff.
Okay. Well, should we just say, I don't understand what's so vile about that?
But that's like, yeah.
That seems the neutral option.
No. Well, there is a way to read that in the neutral way if you emphasize
Yeah, I
the don't
guess.
understand option,
Mhm.
but it could also mean, hey, I love liberalism. I don't know what these people find so vile about it, which I don't really want to say. I don't know.
Yeah, but the other two are equally extreme, I think.
I want to say Dios mío because it's an expression I like, and because, this could also be read as a reaction to her. I mean, she's basically putting on a play. She's talking about how she's a devourer of
Yeah,
infants.
true.
That's super exaggerated, and we're just kind of joining her little school play and being like, hey, yeah, lady, Dios mío, you're scary.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. So we say, Dios míos, draw across, a liberal. Yes, she nods slowly. I am the nether creature of the forbidden swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. My kind surrendered the nation to financial colonists. Perhaps you thought we'd gone extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as an ultra anymore. Not in broad daylight. She looks into your eye. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, are you repulsed? Empathy, easy success. In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Satire?
Uh-huh.
Decades of guilt and pride. Decades of guilt and pride. Suggestion, medium success. Forgive her. Electrochemistry, easy success. But only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
Okay.
So we can say, number 1, you're a monster. Number 2, I forgive you. Number 3, I forgive you, but only because you're charming. And number 4, I don't care.
I want to forgive her because, of course, I do. But it's kind of like a choice that we have to make where I lack context. How do you feel, Vincent? Do you have more context?
Not
Because I kind of forgot about all the political stuff.
Yeah, I like the I forgive you, but only because you're charming, because it still plays into that game between the two characters.
It's a bit playful. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. Let's say that one then.
Okay, so we say, I forgive you, but only because you're charming.
Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. And she says, really? I have no idea what that means. She pronounces, who being of great charm and quill, sneakest into the homes of the god isle. What?
Of the God Isle?
No, it's like god and lie, but one word.
Godly,
Okay?
right?
Of the god.
As an adjective of God.
Yeah, but in this case, it has the first letter is larger, capitalized.
Oh, because it's God, I guess. That's a bit confusing. All right. She's still talking in purple prose for some reason.
Yeah, and we continue. Electrochemistry, medium success. Beneath her waterproof raincoat and silk shirt is a body imbibed in Num 12 perfume. You are suddenly and intimately aware of it.
Guess there's some chemistry here.
We have two options. Can you guess one of them?
Wait. How does God come into this?
Not quite. The second option is wanna fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But can he actually put that in a grammatically correct way this time?
I have no idea.
What was it? I want to have fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And the first option is vile devil. Dwell.
Vile devil.
I still don't know what that word means.
What? Which one?
It's the same word she used earlier.
Can you spell it?
Deuill.
Deui. Vincent, I have no idea either. I
I'm
wouldn't even know how to say that.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
guessing
stumped.
it's French for devil, seems right. Something along those lines.
Or something about Dios. Some godly entity.
Yeah, could also be.
Anyway, it's strange shenanigans, for sure.
Yeah, so we can either say that or wanna fuck.
How did the first option end? What was after the weird word?
Vile, weird word. Shake your head slowly.
That seems. They
This
seem
seems-
really high contrast, these two options. You're either weirdly condemning her, Or you want to have sex?
No, I don't think you're condemning her.
Then what
I
does
think
it
it's
mean?
more in line with going along with the play.
Oh, okay. Then let's say that one. I don't actually want to have sex with Joyce.
Yeah, okay. And she says, I hope we are able to continue as friends despite my scaly bulk and the treacheries committed by my people against the suzerain and the commune.
Wait, we're friends? I
Apparently
guess I
now we
missed
are.
a part. Okay. Hey, I like you, Joyce. Sure.
And she continues, when the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. She turns her gaze to the Delta. This was all our last generation managed. And we can ask, would you have done something differently?
Okay.
Or we can say, that settles that.
Would you have done something differently?
Talk more to us, lady. Yes. And she replies, with due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez is a monument to the efficacy of its artillery. Authority. Challenging success. An appropriate warning to those who'd cross the line and pull the city into madness once more. Shivers medium success. While a gentle wind sweeps the streets in the rebuilt east, light drizzle washing it clean. Lights go up and motor carriages circulate the tracks. And Joyce says, I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta beachheads either. If not for my own sake, then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isola down rather than let them have it. Inland Empire, medium success.
Nice.
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
That last part sounded pretty evil. Rather burn it down than let them have it.
Yeah.
Not the way I'm thinking.
Well, salted earth and all that.
Yeah, she is hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, she was sent as a negotiator, right? To break down the strike and stuff. Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, negotiation hopefully doesn't end with burn it all down, but apart from that...
Vincent, not if we can prevent it.
Well, so far we are doing great in that regard. Well, we have 3 options now. The first one is you're a smart woman. And the second one, you're a patriot. And the third one is you have daughters. And there's a conclude after that.
Oh, so you conclude with the daughters.
Yes.
Then the patriot one. That's a question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 XP gained.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo. First XP of the year. Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here. And Kim says, sedacious talk, ma'am. The lieutenant puts down his notes and gives her a look. Okay. We can still talk, tell her that she's a smart woman.
No.
No?
Just the daughters.
Okay. Another 5 XP.
Wow.
And we ask, you have daughters? Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. She closes her eyes, then opens them again. Now, shall we return to reality?
So we are in some kind of abstract other world. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad she's playing along.
Well, we are back.
Back in reality, ready to step out of it right again.
Yeah, and we can ask about this.
Yes.
What is this?
Yes, I like that.
A bird? She tilts her head. A Spanicide? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Why is she talking about a bird, Vincent?
Because it says, "What is this?" And then in parentheses after that, spread your hands.
Does he do it in like a birdie way, like this?
Either that,
Dear
or
listeners, I'm making a bird kind of motion.
yeah, either that, or he's like making a T pose basically and portraying like a bird in another way. I don't know.
Okay, I thought he just like spreads his hands in front of his chest with the palms up, as in a sort of motioning to everything kind of motion.
Yeah, I imagined the motion to be different, but the motion at everything was
Yeah.
my idea as well.
Okay, she comes up with a bird. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, or she just completely misinterpreted our idea of motion.
So what do we respond to that?
Well, we can say, keep guessing. Or we can say, am I really that awkward? Or we can say, I meant, what is this place here?
No, keep guessing. I like that. Indulge me, lady.
So we were actually right about our character. She just completely misinterpreted it. Nice.
Maybe, yeah.
I like that. So we say, keep guessing. Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. Joyce raises her eyebrows. You're an ancient ruin, a symbol of hubris and decay, half submerged in some salty sea.
Well, that sounds weirdly accurate.
Yeah,
Sort of, I guess.
we are an
The
ancient
salty
ruin.
sea is alcohol.
Mm-hmm. A symbol of hubris and decay. Yeah, well, ouch. We have two options. The first one being, are you saying I'm ruined? Or the second one, what? Really?
Are you saying I'm ruined?
I am saying you're ruined. Let's see. Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games. Okay, so now we can either ask something else or say, I meant, what is this place here?
Yeah, okay.
Ah, she spreads her arms almost as wide. This is the pier of Rue des Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot or two. She looks around. And we can ask only one question. What is Rue des Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
Am I misunderstanding this? I thought he was talking about reality. What is this strange human experience? What is being, Vincent?
I think there are other options that address that in the same menu, basically.
All right, then
So-
let's talk about the pier first.
Yeah.
This dumb pier.
So we ask, what is it? 5 XP. Woo. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see, and new buildings, bâtiments, after les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux, they are old. She looks up at the crumbling facade.
Nouveau means new, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high rise by the standards of the last century, built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the delta. That was before the war, of course. And we can ask only one question. Who lived in them?
Okay.
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lobbed 4 or 5 stories off.
I see.
And Cindy the Skull says,
Oh, she's there?
Splat.
On the balcony or whatever?
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently she's listening to our conversations
Yeah.
from like 30 meters away.
I like Cindy.
Me too. I'm just surprised she's... Well,
But like Joyce is talking about her building, right?
yeah.
I mean, we were in that, ruin, because it
Mhm.
is a ruin. I mean, a part of the wall and floor was missing, right? And you could drop into the ocean,
Yeah.
sort
right.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are correct.
So that was done by the cannons, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So what does Cindy say?
Actually, is she talking about... Yeah, I guess she's talking about that one. I was thinking maybe she's talking about the business area, because that seemed like a higher.
That's also a ruin.
Yeah, but no, I guess you're right. It's 33A and B. Makes sense that that's these two buildings. So Cindy says, "Splat, splat." From a dilapidated balcony, Cindy the Skull gives Joyce the evil eye, her red paintbrush held to her throat.
Is she mimicking the noises of artillery fire?
I think she is.
Shells impacting her building. Splat, splat.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for this contribution, Cindy.
Yeah, Joyce says, "Wonderful." And, well, we're back to the original menu. We have a new option now. We can ask, "What is that?" while pointing at Cindy the Skull.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we're acting like a 4-year-old, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But maybe, I think psychologists call this proximal zone of development. You got to pick up people where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I
that's
also-
maybe exactly what we need.
I like the image of us being... She's basically like stranded here, right? She can't really do anything. So
Yeah.
she hires us to help her. And then we just start pestering her with questions about the most basic things ever.
Well, it's like, we're good at other things. I can't think of any right now, but there must be some.
Well-
And it's kind of like, she built a robot or something, and he's really good
yeah.
at math and carrying things, but you have to teach him basic concepts. Like in Star Trek with Data, he would ask, "What is that?" and point at a teenager.
Right.
Maybe he would. I don't know. Maybe in the first couple episodes. Anyway, yeah, let's ask her.
Yeah. So, what is that? The girl in the old lady rags?
Is she wearing old lady rags? I thought she had a coat.
Yeah, it's a bit large for her. And it has like a fur neckline, basically, or whatever you call it.
Joyce is just being mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it might be
She's
old
an
lady
ultra.
rags, but... so we can say yes, or we can say no. No, I meant something basic about reality.
Oh, do we want to say that? I kind of want to say yes. I want to hear her take on Cindy.
Yeah, I also think that no, I meant something basic about reality. Seems like it would just lead us back to the menu.
Yeah, maybe.
So we say yes. Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
That's exactly what we can ask. Infraculture?
Yeah, I forgot this keeps happening in this game. It anticipates my questions.
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We are common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurants, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture, with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I would call it a subculture. And yeah, I
Yeah.
guess, Cindy is just poor, like really below the poverty line. She sleeps in a boiler room.
Yeah,
Of course you're going to look for a subculture.
makes sense.
Yeah,
But
it does to me.
if you were poor, would you wear old lady rags?
Well, I probably wouldn't have a choice. I would wear
point.
something to keep me warm
Yeah.
in this hellhole Martinez.
Mm-hmm. And then some lady would belittle you for it.
Yeah, with a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, lady. Ugh. Makes me go all political, Vincent.
No. We talked about
No,
this.
for this
Marge.
playthrough, we're moralists. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what can we say?
Two options. The first one, okay, now explain the same thing, but to a child. Or we can say, I understand everything. Make it more complicated somehow. Do you want to go the more complicated?
Yeah,
or the
more
less
complicated. Because I don't think what she just said is really challenging to our character. Right? The content of her statement, that should be understood by us. We have more basic problems.
Yeah,
So I don't want, go complicated.
well, let's go complicated. I'm really curious how she's going to handle that. Hey, we gained XP again.
This is
We
such an XP pump.
We should always talk to Joyce
Yeah,
first thing of the day.
always, all the time.
And she says, I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead. She pauses to take a long, leisure sip of tea. All right, what's next?
All right, she's got a teacup, right?
Yeah.
That's very stylish.
In the rain. I wonder how much tea is left in there.
All right, is there any more questions, Mav?
Nope. We've talked about everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't feel very enlightened about reality, Vincent.
No, but now we know what Cindy is.
Yeah, we learned a bit about Joyce, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done here. Is the racist thought done?
I don't think so. I think we would have heard that, right?
Probably.
Let's see how far it is. It's at 92%.
Okay.
It's 8 minutes from completion.
We could read something to pass time, but let's just walk around. Maybe there's something we forgot about.
Yeah. Well, we can look at white checks, maybe. Maybe there
Sure.
are some we
Yeah,
can do.
That's a good way to get back in the game.
Yeah, wait, where is... Nope. There is the map. We also can look at our quests. But let's look at the
White checks.
white
From me,
checks.
please.
Yes.
Check, please.
Well, we have Measurehead, physical instrument, Like-
Yeah,
punch him.
we don't want to do that.
Then there's Joyce, which we just messed up.
Right.
We have a logic one with Kim.
Yeah, there was something. Not super exciting.
Oh, actually, these are all grayed out because we can't do them at the moment. Okay, makes sense. We can do the Measurehead one. We also have...
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yes.
if they're grayed out, we could do them again if we find a bonus or increase the skill, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There is a white one for the trash container, which I think we already opened, so that doesn't really matter. Then there's an interfacing one for the map wall in the
Oh.
bookstore.
Totally forgot what that is about, but okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
And then there's one that has so much text that it doesn't even display. Well, actually, I think it's interfacing. Interfacing medium. From A to Zrik, a guide to well-behaved cockatoo.
Oh, that's the cockatoo stuff. Okay.
But wait, if that's check, do we have that book? Yes, we have the book,
Yeah,
so we can interact with it.
we can do that. I forget that we failed that check. Let's just do it. That's a good way to pass a couple minutes.
Okay, I'm not sure where exactly this check is.
Can you
so
read the book?
Yeah, I opened the book, and we're now in the basic menu, basically. So we have, all right, what problems do these birds have? Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well. Then we can read about the funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. I'm just gonna go through these.
Please do.
We could handle that.
That was a thought finished, Vincent.
Yeah.
I could hear that.
Wait, okay. Well, put the book away. We've done it.
Oh, come on. Did you already? Well, okay.
I mean, I could scroll through all the dialogue options now.
No,
to find...
let's get into racist theory, Vincent.
Okay, here we go.
We'll get to the cockatoo in due time.
Grab yourself in
Yeah.
for some race
More
theory.
more nonsense.
Thought complete. Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is to verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Cool.
Learning cap for rhetoric, raised to 5,
Nice.
and +1 conceptualization.
No way!
The mystery is mostly aesthetic.
Vincent, I want to go back and do the conceptualization checks. I can't even talk. I'm so excited.
We go back to Joyce. Joyce,
How
we're back.
convenient. Head measurer can wait. I need to find out about reality.
I still don't know how to make this character run properly.
Hold shift.
Yeah,
That's
there
how
was
it worked in
something-
the 90s when I played games.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
More about reality.
Yes.
It's still locked. Why is it still locked?
What?
It's still locked, Marius. It's locked.
Did it raise the cap of conceptualization?
I don't think so.
Okay, is the thought actually slotted in? Right? It only gives the bonuses if it's like equipped. Am I correct?
Yeah, it is. It's slotted in. That was why we had
Oh.
to wait. And
Vincent, I have a theory.
go ahead.
I think maybe that bonus already applied before, right? Sometimes thoughts give you bonuses even while they're researching.
Nope.
No?
Before that, it was a -1 to drama.
That makes no sense to me, but okay. Then my theory is wrong and I cannot explain this. This is outrageous. It's a bug. I don't know. Conceptualization should be more and we should be able to do the check again. Humor me. Indulge me, Vincent.
Yeah.
Please look at the checks and tell me the percentage for each one. See if it changed.
Sure.
You're back.
Joyce.
Good. What can I help you with?
It doesn't tell me.
What do you mean? Because you can't do the check, it won't
Yeah,
even tell you the
it just-
percentage?
It says locked.
Fuck. Well, okay.
Okay, it also says put skill points into conceptualization to open this white check.
All right,
So-
maybe it only works with skill points. I may be misremembering how this game works.
But it also told us that a drug would work, right? At the very start.
Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just that it will unlock stuff if you spend some kind of resource. Which I would
Yeah.
argue we kind of did by slotting in a thought. I think you could let that one slip. But maybe
Right.
it's also putting on equipment doesn't actually allow you to redo a check. I don't know.
I guess.
We can keep experimenting. So now it's off to head measure again.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That was cool with him. I like that. I'm already excited to hear that dramatic music again.
Almost there.
What's the time of the day right now?
It's 16:15.
All right, that's like very good time to do this. Oh, that's the Harbour.
We are at the harbor.
This game has really good sound design. I've been putting off buying the soundtrack because I don't want to spoil myself. But
Oh, yeah.
it's something I will enjoy, I'm sure.
Unpromising race pupil returns.
Where's the
There we go.
terrifying music? I think, is it starting? Yeah, there you go. There's the bass. Oh, nice. Let's do this, Vincent.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try the white check physical instrument and.
No,
punch
no. Not because I don't want to punch him, but Kim told us, hey, I don't want to shoot a civilian. And I
Yeah.
like Kim, so let's not. There's the other one, right?
it. Okay. We can say, I think I know what the race enigma is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And he says, and, question mark. And we have 7 options, Miles.
Whoa.
The first one being, it's shit. Let me into the fucking harbor.
That's awesome.
The second one is, paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. The third one, this racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money.
Racecraft, is that the secret new Blizzard title?
I don't think that would work too well.
Okay.
I mean, it would be in line with their past releases.
Can you say that option again? I actually want to think about this response. I have a feeling it's going to be important.
This racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money.
Okay, this is like Marxist critique option.
The fourth one, it's just something you shock people with. Liberal and progressive people.
This is like the infraculture option, maybe?
Yeah. The first one, it's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association language exercise.
Okay.
Degenerate race hero. Dot, dot, dot.
This is the absurdist option.
Number 6, I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Ilmaran mind poison Al Ghul.
That okay. Let's put a pin in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. Maybe we'll get back to it. What's the last one?
The last one is, this dump is ready to be superseded by the Areopagite superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop.
That seems very clever, and maybe the one that will actually get us in the harbor. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm hoping everyone will get us in the harbor, but we'll have other consequences. Vincent, what's your take?
I like the second option.
Say that one again.
Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory.
Yeah. I agree. It is an interesting one. Let's take it.
Okay. Well,
I have nothing else to say. I also like the first one, but that seems to not give us progress, I think.
yeah.
And the second one, I feel like, is one where it would make the most sense for our character to then sort of explicate his reasoning, right? And
Mhm.
actually talk a lot about, because that in itself does not constitute a solution of the enigma, but he may have something insightful to say. I could see where this might go.
Mhm.
I can also see a variety of suboptimal versions of
And all
stuff
of
that our
them-
character might say.
All of them would be fun.
Yeah, so let's take it.
Okay. So we say, paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. And he says, still in all caps as he does, look, babe, the minion of law is also a racist, but his racism is basic and rote. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a rote mechanism of scientific competition. Measureheads, babe. So unadvanced. The woman looks half bored. Task complete. What is the race enigma? We gained 30 experience.
Alright, that's cool.
And Measurehead continues. The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think he's Pylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient Mars society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. He turns to you. Basic racist, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad. Like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
But, okay.
And we can either say, that's all I wanted, or we can say, I'm not a racist and I don't need your help, and we can leave.
No, that's all I wanted. That is the truth. It is all that's the only reason we talk to this person.
Yeah,
And
Even though-
fuck off, I really want to get in this fucking harbor.
I agree, but I also like the second option.
Yeah, I know.
because it's
I
just-
like it too.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but the truth is, we absolutely do.
Yeah, we
We've
absolutely
tried
do.
every other option and failed, and there is like no more way in that I know of. So yes, please let me go on the potty. Head measurer. Oh my God, is it actually open? I can't believe it.
5 XP gained.
Nice. We should
Very
be
well.
having a level up sometime.
You may enter the door once. He punches the emergency button with his fist. Our race conversation here has concluded. And Kim says, finally!
Yeah, I
The
agree.
Lieutenant impatiently gestures towards the door. Let's go.
What do you think about that race conversation, Vincent?
Was there really a race conversation?
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
really, right?
Yeah, he mostly talked how our education was terrible and how we are like such a little man who doesn't have any idea of what's going on.
Yeah, it was basically belittling us, and like there was no actual content, but on both sides, I think, because what I anticipated didn't happen.
Yeah.
Our character did not, give out a mini essay about how he's like head measurer is undermining his own point or something, is contradicting himself, whatever. That didn't happen.
Do you think that's Do you think it matters what answer we would have given?
I
out of
think
all the
each
seven?
answer would have gotten us in the harbor.
Okay, but do you think one of them would have been the correct one, where he says yes? You
Yeah, that's a
understood
good
it.
question. Maybe there was one where he would have reacted positively,
Mhm.
but maybe. I think it's most likely that in each answer he would belittle us and then let us in the harbor. Which
Yeah.
honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's a fun sort of weird character, and I'm sure it's a setup for more stuff. I'm still interested in what the point of this game is, basically. But I don't know. I was expecting more substance, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't feel like the game has really gone above and beyond and made some really groundbreaking statement about racist theory, racism, whatever. I realize that's a tall order, but kind of what I've been starting to expect from this game, because everything else is pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got some time left. I say we take a peek in the fucking harbor.
Okay, well, we moved through the door at the end of the not bridge. What is it? A portal? No, a big door, basically.
Gate.
The gate, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now in the sort of tower next to it,
Mm-hmm.
the one where we tried to jump off to the door.
Right.
That
That
would have-
bottles here you can collect, Vincent.
Let me look. No, I
Okay.
don't see any bottles.
Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's just leave. It's not worth our time.
Yeah, we've got no bottles here.
And there are a lot of things here. So
Mhm.
it's basically more like a rest area. There are like a couch and other option. There's also like a punch-in clock.
It's like an employee recreational area.
Yeah, sort of like that. A
Okay.
little desk, a
Is there a
bathroom.
coffee maker.
I don't see one, but there's plenty of stuff here to
Yeah,
interact.
okay. Let's take it from the top.
Okay. And
There's some weird noise and no music. I don't know what the noise is. Do you know what I mean? There's a clicking too.
that's the clock, I think. The
Yeah, but
punch-in clock.
there's this other thing that sounds like... You hear that? Electrical wire burning through something.
I think
A
I hear-
radio, maybe?
could be a radio. There's something that looks like a radio
I guess we'll
with
get to it.
multiple antennas, and there's also like an AC unit. Well, let's click on the first thing.
Yeah.
So first of all, there's an option to leave this on the other side, which would have been the door we tried to jump to, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
we can go through this room. And
We
the
should go there at some point, because I think there's still the jacket or piece of clothing that was hanging there, right?
right, and we probably have a meltdown once we touch it.
Maybe.
But start at the top. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds.
All right,
Well,
let's look at it.
there you go. That's all there is to it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just a button.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go through the buttons.
Yeah,
quickly.
please.
So there's a desk with a typewriter and some other stuff on there. Every worker, member of the board, is written at the top of the flyers. Okay, and that gave us a button to interact with ourselves.
Hmm.
Below the flyers, the union logo and demand democracy.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Okay.
much for that. Then we can interact with the typewriter. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Oh, okay.
Was there anything about typewriters before in this game?
I feel like there was.
Yeah, me too, but I don't know why, and I don't know if I'm mixing my memories with that movie about the DDR. Do you know what I mean? The
DDR?
Lives of the Others, I think in English it's called.
I
Do you know that?
don't
We watched this
know.
movie, Vincent.
We did?
Yeah, together in movie night, remember?
Oh,
Some other friends.
right.
And there's a
yeah.
whole scene about a typewriter, because
Uh-huh.
that's a major plot point. Anyway, this is not interesting to anyone. Let's explore some more so we have a good cliffhanger,
But
Vincent.
I agree. I could also make this
Yeah,
up, so,
exactly.
Then there's like a cupboard, a standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Okay, something on top of it. Someone left the coffee machine on. So
There is a coffee machine. I knew it.
Yeah. So the dot was sort of covering the cup part of the
Mm.
coffee machine, and I was
Mhm.
thinking, is that a neck of a swan? or something.
In this game, you can't know.
Yeah, could have
Yeah.
been. And we can interact with ourselves again because the dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient.
That means it's like old and grimy.
I guess. I don't. How would liquid sentient being look like?
I don't know, but I'm gonna steal that. I'll go around labeling weirdly repulsive things as almost sentient, for sure.
Okay, and then there's one last button, and then we can get to interacting with stuff.
Okay.
That's the door we just came in through. The door's locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card.
So we can't get back out.
It was a trap.
Well, I guess we have to find a pass card or some other exit. I don't know.
Okay, so we can interact with the clock, the cabinet, some books, or things in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
Okay, bathroom. There is a cabinet. I think we can just loot that.
Some drugs.
Need office shades. Plus 1 visual calculus, -1 drama.
Hmm. We already
Okay.
have glasses, don't we?
I don't think so. Wait, do we have them? No, we actually, it's an open slot.
Let's wear them. Why not? Some cool shades.
Because,
Fits
They are-
our Dick Mullen head.
right.
Cool. Who needs drama anyway? I don't think we've ever rolled drama. That's probably not true.
Probably not.
But I feel like it.
I just realized we also have an open hand slot. And we could put the ledger of failure and hatred in there. -2.
Aren't we holding the clipboard?
No, that is the clipboard, and we are not holding it.
Oh yeah, we used to always hold it. I say we hold it again because it gives bonuses. Yeah.
We are such... We look
Dorks.
ridiculous.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, more stuff in the bathroom to loot. Hey, magnesium, +1 to morale.
Cool.
And that's a healing potion. Okay, and I see this is basically... Most of this is just lootables. So
okay.
the books is a postcard. That's worth actually quite a bit.
Wow. But what is it, Vincent? Details are important.
Fair point. It's the postcard Le Jardin 21.
That's it? I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
21 is the year, and I think the other part is the location.
But I've never heard that.
Me
I know
neither.
we're in Martinez, and that's in Rochevaux. Or Ravachol, I can never remember. But, yeah, okay, whatever. Doesn't seem to be more important.
No, it's just for selling.
Yeah, okay.
Then the cabinet. Oh, okay. That's actually an interactable.
Alright.
We are in a dialogue screen now.
As we do.
Huh. I thought when I hover over things that we can loot, there's like a the mouse cursor becomes a hand that grabs like a coin or something.
Oh, like in the 90s.
Exactly.
Nice.
And it did that here as well. So I figured that would be something to loot, but maybe we get that to that part.
Yeah.
So, file cabinet. On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. And Kim says, it's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Yeah, better make sure to check that everything is in order and then close it properly.
Right. And Esprit de Corps says, let's see what's inside
Yeah.
things.
I didn't need the skill check to tell me that, honestly.
Yeah, well,
But okay.
just in case, right?
I'll take
so
it.
we open the drawer, right? Or we can ignore the drawer.
No, open it.
We open it. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. And we can browse through them.
Yeah.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Rochevaux from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Rochevaux. Couron, Coral City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. And we can say anything interesting?
Yeah, because that's
Drawer
not
stuff.
interesting. I can tell you that.
Well, we see it's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Yeah, this seems like a task for an intelligent character, which we are not.
Yeah, but we do have a white check here.
Okay, cool.
Volition, medium 10. Force yourself. Go through the folders.
Oh, I like that a lot, that volition helps you to do boring shit.
Uh-huh.
That is so, I can relate to that so much. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Volition is a good skill. Let's do it.
And we're
Hit it.
actually good at that one.
What's the percentage?
72.
Nice.
Which for us means we have like a
It's not gonna work.
20%
But
chance.
we have to click it. Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
Medium success. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. And we look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo.
Who was Leo, do we know?
Don't
Sorry.
think so.
Okay.
Not that I remember. Efrod's shoes is point number 1. The second point, special whirling borscht. Third one, water Evron's plant. Fourth one, sweep office floor. And the last one, more banners.
Can you read those again?
Everett shoes.
That's a name, Everett?
I think it is.
And then shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everett shoes.
But that's important, Vince. Do you know why?
Why?
There was a lot of stuff about shoes. You know, in the yard where the guy was murdered, which is the whole reason we're here.
Right.
All these people, their shoes. It was all about the shoes. We looked at them, we counted them, and there was a pair that we have not successfully related to a person. Is that correct?
I think you're correct, yes.
Yeah, and there were theories about, oh, is it the woman? They were sort of different. And this might be referring to that, right?
Yeah.
So we should remember that name, Everett, I guess.
And Leo. Because
Well,
it's
yeah.
addressed to Leo. That he does
Yeah.
stuff.
So Leo might also know about the shoes. Maybe it means he was supposed to get rid of them or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
We have to
could be.
keep it in mind. Just, yeah, okay.
So,
Number
Everett
2.
shoes. Special wording borscht.
Okay, special wording.
Whirling.
Okay.
Like the
The
whirling,
whirling and
rags.
rags. And then,
Borscht.
like Boshed.
Borscht.
Oh, borscht, like the Russian dish.
If you say so, yeah, sure.
That is like a Russian thing to eat.
It fits the list in that case.
Why?
Because it's like do something, cook some food or something like
Yeah,
that.
but I'm wondering if this is also some code for something. Special whirling borscht. Maybe it's about a Russin person and the whirling and rags. It's like a contact. Maybe that.
Could be, but the next point.
Okay.
The next point is water Everett's plant.
Maybe it's all code. This is Everett again.
Sweep office floor. More banners.
Okay, more banners is obviously, for someone to participate in the strike, right?
Right.
But I think the water Everett's plants is relevant. I have a theory here.
Okay. What's
Because
the theory?
the theory is that Everett is the murderer, and they had to get rid of Everett's shoes because they're implicated in the crime scene. And water Everett's plants indicates that they have spirited Everett away, right? Because if he was still here, no one would need to water his plants. And it's connected to the whole murder stuff because this is why the union knows about it. And, they know that Everett is gone because they gotten him away, pushed him away, hidden him, whatever.
Right.
And so they want to water his plants. And that part they do out of kindness, I guess.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But did we ever learn the name of the victim?
Vincent, that's a really good question. That's like something that a police officer would do, right?
I don't think so.
Shit.
Because
But did he have an ID on him or something?
I don't think so.
I don't remember ever checking for that.
No.
I don't think we have a name. I mean, we have a file on it, don't we?
Yeah, right.
We could look at that later.
Yeah,
But,
maybe there's something in there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, well, it's about shoes, which he did have on,
Mhm.
and
Oh, you mean the
he's-
victim now?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and he's obviously dead, so somebody needs, if Everett is his name, somebody needs to look after his plants. I think it's unlikely that this is what this is about. I like your theory more.
That's another theory, though. I
But,
like
yeah.
it too. This is police work, Vincent. We have to
Yes.
have a tolerance for ambiguity
Mhm.
and juggle multiple theories at the same time, not committing to any of them.
Yes.
Right? This is
So-
so Everett might be a suspect and it might be the victim, which is a
Uh-huh.
little bit embarrassing that we haven't established that to rule something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, but also the victim might be the Russian, right? At the
If there is a Russian, yes.
well, the borscht. I'm assuming that is code for Russian.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Also thought maybe the Russian is the guy who's always sleepy at the whirling. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, but we should really file this away. Take the note. This might be evidence.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering what's up with the sweep office floor. Is that
Yeah.
does that say that we should look at the floor? Is there something hidden maybe?
Yeah, we should. What I'm thinking is that they may have carried something through here, and it might have dropped dirt or something. Maybe the shoes were dirty
Mhm.
and stuff. But probably he did sweep, and there's no more evidence. I don't know.
And all of
Um,
this could just be a to-do list.
Yeah, that's true. And it might all just be related to the strike.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so. I don't think that's likely, Vincent.
Well, we've looked at this to-do list for about half an hour now, and I think Kim is getting worried. So
all
let's
right.
continue.
Yeah. Let's finish the file cabinet. Is that all?
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumbled.
Why would they even keep the note if it's all crossed out? Well, okay.
Well, it was on the side of the drawer, so maybe they try to throw it away, or they've. It doesn't look like they had tried to keep it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
And we can now say, or we can turn to Kim and say, "Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands."
Crap. Now Kim is going to
Every-
say all the stuff we just said.
Well, if he does, we are correct and we're
Yeah,
brilliant.
let's see. Let's see what an actual police officer has to say.
5 XP. Whoa.
Nice.
Everett Clare, probably. The head of the Debatteurs Union.
Oh,
He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. Well, fuck.
well, that's what he thinks.
Yeah.
I
We are
think
way ahead of him,
differently.
yeah.
But we now know that Everett is at least one of the union.
Yeah.
And probably he was mentioned before. Is that the guy with the twin? I can't remember. There was
Mm,
something about that.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think they were called the something twins, right? And I don't think that was Claire. But
Okay.
maybe it was. I don't
We'll
know.
probably meet these characters. So
Possibly.
we'll see.
Okay, so we continue. Electrochemistry, medium success. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood?
Hmm.
And we can take another look at the note, or we can close the drawer.
Take another look. I like that too. The drugs.
Okay, it just says the thing. Yeah, okay, it's just repeating what it says.
Oh, okay.
Close the drawer
Huh.
with a sound effect.
Fascinating.
Okay. One thing left to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
That's the clock.
Okay.
Punch clock, payphone. An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change." We can pay 10 cents to interact with it. Do
But-
we want to do that?
Who do we want to call?
Kim.
Well, just because it's an option, I want to do it. But what's the point?
I have no idea.
Let's do it, Vincent. This
Let's do it. It's just 10 cents.
can't take long, right?
Money lost. Okay. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. And we have a white check. Interfacing. Challenging 12. Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Oh. We get a +1 from Long Way Home.
Interesting. Maybe you can ring your own phone.
Possibly.
That
We
would
have
be
a
cool.
42% chance.
Okay. Try.
Let's go.
No.
We're so
we are a bit
terrible at
unlucky,
this
yeah.
game.
Well, who do we call?
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. It's not even...
It's a funeral
Sorry.
cockatoo.
Our finger is not even touching the phone. We are that bad at this? Wow.
Well, you know,
Okay.
gotta start somewhere. Proximal zone of development.
Yeah. We have two options. We can try this again later, or we can ask useful patterns.
Okay, useful patterns.
Undoubtedly, no. Okay,
Hmm.
we try this again later.
Yeah, fine.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a
Okay.
tricky thing. A physical instrument. Nothing tricky about that. You just do, fail, repeat until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice.
That's true.
I mean,
Good
it's a white
advice.
check for a reason.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. So that was the clock.
And that's it in this room,
Yes,
as far as
and
I can say.
clocks measure time.
Mhm.
And Vincent, do you know what time it is?
It's time to get going.
It's time to end this episode of this. Thank you very much. It's actually a good because we got into the harbor and then it got really boring suddenly because like lots of office stuff. But I think that once we exit this room, it's gonna get really dicey.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Thank you, Vincent, for finally reading to me again. I'm so happy I got to listen to the dulcet tones of your voice.
Oh, hey, me too. I love it.
Yeah.
We're finally back.
It's going to be interesting because soon this game will probably be voice acted from what I hear in the news.
Yeah. So if all goes according to plan, this episode and then the next 1, 2 maybe
Yeah.
are not voice acted, and then hopefully we get the voice acted version.
Yeah, and then I can replace Vincent and no longer need him, and we'll
Oh,
simply have a
no.
robot made from cardboard that will operate the game for me, and the game will read itself. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe at @makes_play on Twitter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.